Champions League, the first thing you do, go and spend another 200 million. That's what Roman does. Let's get into it. Welcome, bratuchi. Every single one of you, welcome to the Kavkas View. And today's video is an exciting one. Today's video is one that should get you to the edge of your... Look, The Athletic, yes, The Athletic, they are reputable as it gets, are reporting that Chelsea are in for 4 different positions. Right wing back, centre back, striker and centre midfield. We're going to talk about all 4 of the positions, what players they are saying Chelsea are going to go for, and how it's going to cost Chelsea up to 200 million. And I'm going to explain to you why this is real, this is realistic, and why we need to believe in this, and we're in a good place. Let's get into it. First things first, as Nick Wright would say, please hit that like button. Let's aim for 300 likes on this video because we have been doing it recently. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's been very nice. YouTube has been pushing me left, right and center. Everyone's seeing new people, new community, everyone welcome here. We say it how it is, we don't hold nothing back, and we don't care if I never get to work for Chelsea, because reality is I'm never going to, so I'm gonna say exactly what I feel because I'm... In the comments below, put down who do you think we need to sign. We'll start with Romelu Lukaku, then we'll talk about Declan Rice, Hakimi and a centre back. Wow, this is going to be a great video. Let's get into it. First of all, we're going to start with a man that is the main portion of the thumbnail. Mr. Romelu Lukaku. Romelu Lukaku's agent was at the Champions League final. Put the picture up on his Instagram. He is generating buzz. Look, Mr. Agent, we ain't stupid. We know what you're doing. We've seen it enough times. Clubs get there. And agents get in bed together, they sort out deals. Next thing you know, it's a little sweetener. Listen, sweet cakes, come to the game, enjoy the game. Next thing you know, he puts it out there, there's all this buzz going around. Antonio Conte's left Inter Milan, and now Romelu Lukaku will most probably leave. The reality is, he is £62 million worth. Inter need to sell, Inter don't have the money. Chelsea are interested because they want a striker. My personal opinion is, Lukaku might be the wrong striker to go for. Whilst Romelu Lukaku is a very good player, Romelu Lukaku will get a lot of goals, but will it come to the detriment of the team? For example, Bruno Fernandes at Manchester United bangs a lot of goals, but does it actually lead to wins? Does it actually lead to a successful unit? Sometimes I believe it's better to spread the food out and all of us grow together than one person gets all the numbers and then we look back and go, hold on, what happened here? For me, Romelu Lukaku is the wrong move. I would be going Kai Havertz as the false 9 and trying to be getting a Jadon Sancho to supplement the goals from midfield. But this is Chelsea, and Chelsea are actively trying to get Romelu Lukaku as the second choice. First choice, Erling Haaland. But the reality is that deal is going to be way too expensive, and I don't see that deal happen. So if we are going to get a striker, it will be Romelu Lukaku, as The Athletic is reporting. Story number 2, and this one's a little bit exciting still, alright? One of the exciting part about this is Declan Rice is a very good player, and we've all said this on many occasions. He's good across the ground, he's decent on the ball, nothing special. He's a good shielder of the back 4. But in a back 3, it becomes surplus to requirements, in my opinion. I don't think you need a defensive-minded midfielder in a back 3. But all in all, he'll bring leadership capabilities, he'll bring good height, he'll be winning good from set pieces. So all in all, he is a good asset. But the price is too expensive. Chelsea's board actively know that, and this is reported by The Athletic, that £80 million is a ridiculous amount of money. For £80 million, we could literally sign 2 players that I'm going to mention in this video. Camavinga for £40 million, Tchouaméni for £40 million, Yves Bissouma for £30 million, and all of a sudden you've got money left over and you can go and reapply that money into different areas. Brighton's Bissouma has been playing in the double 6 all year and he's been fantastic, and the only reason he's not getting the hype is because Brighton are in the bottom half of the Premier League. But his on-ball ability is fantastic, his engine's unbelievable, his intelligence is even better, and most importantly, he's got a pot shot in it. I think we lack that at this moment in time in this current team. The ability to be on the edge of the area and someone said, smash the thing. You know, one of those, like, smash it top bins. We lack it. Apart from Money Mace, no one else shoots. No one else shoots on sight, and I think we need that back in the team. So, The Athletic is reporting that Declan Rice is the #1 target, but at the same time, they cover their asses by saying, look, if the fee is too big, Chelsea will avoid it, and Tchouaméni, Camavinga, and Yves Bissouma could be the right option. The rumors now are coming out about Mr. Adama Traore, and this really irritated me, I'm not gonna lie to you, because this makes no sense to me. Adama Traore is a decent player, and for me, Adama Traore is the type of player that mid-table is his cap. I think he lacks the technical ability to be playing in a team where you'll have majority of the ball, you're playing against deep blocks, and he doesn't have space to run in behind. His ability to beat a man one-on-one is dependent on space. I don't think he's technically good enough to dribble in and around players like at tight angles. When there's space and he can knock it forward and bulldoze past them, phenomenal player. The problem is that Chelsea, he's not going to be having that. And now this is where we have to look into the logic behind this, right? Why would Thomas Tuchel not play Callum Hudson-Odoi there due to his defensive acumen, but play Adama Traore? It makes no sense. Make it make sense. Literally, make it make sense. It doesn't make sense. Think about it. I'm not going to lie to you. I think Adama's a good player. Hudson-Odoi, 50 times the player. He's better in tight areas. He's better at final delivery. He's better at decision making. He's younger. What else do you want from him? Like, on a level, if Callum is not good enough for right wing back, neither is Adama Traore. Then we get into that little hole of where does Reece James play? Or Reece James is meant to be the biggest thing since sliced bread in this club. He is meant to be the best talent we have, in my opinion, right? Where does he move? Right centre back? Okay, cool. This is who we're linked with, and this is who I think Chelsea should go and get if we are insistent with the 3-4-3. Hakimi. All you Moroccans that watch my video are gonna love this, because all of you love my videos, and you know I'm not Hakim Ziyech's biggest fan, but I am Hakimi's. And if we get him, you lot are gonna love me again, right? Hakimi is a special talent. Going forward, my man's a winger. Literally, he is amazing. Goals, assists, ingenuity, ability to create. In a back three, he will be protected. He will be forced to defend. He will learn the position just like he did under Antonio Conte. He will be an amazing asset to have. The ability to take a man on, to do a little chop, to flip-flap past him, to beat him on the dribble. This guy can do it against tight blocks, and especially with space in behind. He is phenomenal. 60 million pounds, PSG are chasing him, Bayern Munich are chasing him, a lot of teams are chasing him. But it doesn't make sense because a lot of those teams that are chasing him are playing with 4 at the back. That don't make sense. If Hakimi comes in, we are wedded to the 3 at the back with 2 wing backs. So I don't want to hear no more complaints. But if we're going to do it, make it right. Sign him and play him there. And the final story is that we're linked with a centre-back. And the centre-back is the interesting one because I think this happens if we don't go with the 3 at the back. So the way this is working at this moment in time is that we're actively going to be going to sign a centre-half from one of Sule, one of Varane, Koundé. All these players are linked with Chelsea. And it is interesting to see what we're going to do. Because the reality is Kurt Zouma will be leaving the club, I think. I don't think Kurt Zouma will want to stay and play second fiddle, especially after the Euros. If he doesn't play regularly, it'll be part of the reason because he doesn't play regular football at Chelsea. But if he leaves and we're left with Christensen, Rudiger, Thiago Silva, Aspi, I think we're fine. One more and we're caked. Like everything's going to be Gucci. The thing is, I don't know who we're going to go for, but it better not be Sule. I don't like Sule. I like Koundé. I think he's a very good player. I like Varane. I think he's a very good player. I think they will take us to the next level and give us the eligibility of playing 4 at the back. It will be solid, a high line with quick reactive centre-backs. It's going to be perfect. Rudiger +1. Thiago Silva +1. For me, happy days all day, every day. But this is the interesting part now. Chelsea will be keeping an eye on Conor Gallagher, Mark Wehi, Sarr, Ethan Ampadu, and there's one more less. I think it's Baroja. Baroja is the guy, if I pronounced his name, he's going to be playing at, he was playing at Vitesse and banged a lot of goals for a youngster, and he's one of the best in Europe in his statistical rate, so it's going to be exciting. But one thing I have noticed with him, he is a pure out and out striker. My man don't take touches unless it's to finish it. I saw a game where he scored a brace and had 14 touches of the ball. Mad. That literally blew my mind. This guy had 14 touches, 2 of them were to score a goal. Absolutely mad. So it is exciting, and we can see there's going to be a lot of changes at the club, and we will be covering this here on the Kavkas View. So if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. 300 likes is the target, and keep it interactive. We got a good community here. I take pride that in my channel, right, we are actively having a good interaction in the comments. There's no disrespect. 1 or 2 of you are pricks, always cussing, but you know what, we'll deal with it. But the majority of you, I love you guys, man. I really appreciate the support. So peace out. I'm out. Bye.